Yeah, good evening. Happy weekend. So, without wasting much of our time, we are looking into the new week. That's the last week. If I'm not wrong, if I'm not wrong, that will be okay. Second to the last week in November. So, wow, I believe you guys actually pay attention to what happened in the market over the week. The likes of gold, the likes of dollar index, and its effect on Euro USD, GBP USD, uh, and Japanese yen also USD JPY. You know, um, without wasting much time, left for me, you can always win trade. Meanwhile, you can always go home with something as long as you stick to your rule and regulation. So, looking at gold, uh, BTC USD, I'm still expecting more of pullback before further movement. Uh, so easy. Looking at my 200 EMA is showing BTC in a bullish move, but there's always a retracement, which is an opportunity for those who are not in the market before to join and partake in the business. So let's look at currency pair on on uh daily time frame. Sorry. Now we looking at the current status of GBP USD. If you look at it, GBP USD has made some sell all the way from October 21 till today. Looking at it, that's a month ago it began this sell, and now it still came back to check the last price level as at Friday. So now looking at what we have here, the last two candle shows that markets make a further sell, but for us to know if the sell that happened here, after confirmation of this triple bottom, if the buy that happens here is valid with the pullback, which respect Fibonacci at 0.61%, want to continue the further buy, then we have to wait for the market to break this level again. That's 154.687. So within 154.687 and 152.550, you need to wash out like a kind of ranging to see whether market will break below or to break above this area. So we are looking at this area. So if market break above, then it will continue on the buy, but if it break below, then probably it has to do with this moving average, like coming back to this support area, then we watch out for the next move. So that will be all. On Euro USD, also I will advise we wait for Euro GBP. Sorry, Euro GBP as it is now. there is possibility for a reverse if there was no something serious on GBP in the news. Looking at my weekly time frame, GBP is still on a sell direction. Looking at my moving average, it's on a sell trend, and on a daily time frame also there's a sell trend. But if there is no, what is it called, serious news on GBP in the week, it might make some pullback, then continue maybe upper week. So in this current week we are going in, it's possible that Euro GBP might not make further sell, while trying to make some correction, but the correction might not last. Looking at what I see now, it might not break 0.8425. It might not break it, but if eventually do, then something different might be happening in the market. Knowing fully well that we are going into December, and you know, some companies will be rounding up for the business for the year, and you know, activities in the markets might change a little bit. So market movement might not be that active. So I'll beseech that if you are intraday trader or scalper, you might have something to still pick even in the year, in the festive period. But meanwhile, for swing traders, you might not really enjoy it. So that's my take in the market for now. So looking at market generally, no so much expectation on on USD last week, so that it will probably give room to other peers to ride. But you know, after dollar index hit some level of resistance, it make a pullback, and we thought probably it will make some further sell until the, what was it called, interest rate news and couple of news comes in. Because looking at dollar index, we will get there, we discover that there was no really support level that could push dollar back up, but the news. So there's possibility that dollar might lost some strength in the week, and that will give room for other dollar pairs, to do well in the. So looking at this now, so I fear that Euro USD will not make some buy in the new week. Looking at what we have here, it might find it difficult to break this area. So something like this, one can have other year, and or probably just wait until maybe tomorrow, after tomorrow, you see the way the market plays. If you have some uh clear opportunity to push for some buy, then you can push for it. Because looking at Euro USD on a weekly time frame, look at all this choppy area on a weekly time frame, and not allow Euro to make some further sell. So for that reason, we are looking at Euro giving us some new opportunity in the market. That's to make some buy. You understand? So that's what I think. So we can all look forward to it as we go into new week. So let's see other pairs. GBP, Euro, USD chef is giving us some kind of a pullback, which all they still have to do is to wait. Because looking at this support area, if it make a further pullback, by that time it's likely the market will be resting on our 50 EMA, which will be a confirmation with this support level. Then it might make a buy continuation. Okay, so GFJPY might make a sell continuation So with that, let me look at gold majorly. Okay, GBP also buy continuation is very possible, and I was thinking that AUD will make a buy last week, but it didn't. So with what we have here now, this break on a channel might be a fake out. So once you just stay away from AUD for now, then if after probably this new week it make some kind of retracement back into this channel, then we'll be expecting Euro AUD to make a buy. That if you make anything, yeah, that if it happen, so we do that. So on gold, let me go back to 1 week time frame. Exactly my thoughts on gold. Exactly my thoughts on gold. This is gold. I have this trend from here down here last week. I have this trend from here down here. I think when gold was exactly on this last week, this is a weekly time frame. So gold did not go further above that trend line. It didn't go further above the trend line before it returned, which was exactly what I predicted for last week, that for gold to break this channel, this particular area, and move down here, that is likely to respect this area. Well, if you look at it as a channel, as a resistance area, you see that there is a support here, there's a resistance here, and when you look at this channel, it was also on that same channel, which means technically traders might be seeing that channel as an area of value, and with support and resistance method, you might be seeing it as also a resistance area. So all eyes at this particular price level. So for that reason, my bias was so strong that gold will likely make a sell, and it does. So now let me remove all this. So we can look at formation of gold on a daily and 4 hours time frame. And then the day, gold makes some formation of a sell here, and there's possibility that it will make a further sell continuation. So looking at the 4 hours time frame, Look at the resistance. Look at the resistance and looking at on both end. So at here now, gold, look at this area. It broke a kind of neckline. Looking at what we have, looking at what we have here. Looking at what we have here. Like a form of head and shoulder. You understand? Like a form of head and shoulder and breaking this neckline. If you go further to one-hour time frame, it makes some kind of pullback. Look at this, it makes some kind of pullback. So this sell could likely continue in the new week. So that's what I have for this week analysis. So lastly, I'm going on dollar index. Going on dollar index. So similar thing that happened on DJ the other time is what we have here too. So you can't trade all the markets. Just look for the one who fits your objectives and you follow. Like this now. If it can break below towards 1.9122, then we'll be looking at a sell. Card JPY. Okay. I have to look for a bullish candle where I can make any move. So that's exactly what I was saying here. Now it break below here, then it return. But looking at it, so it will act as a fake out. So before I can consider a sell on USD JPY now, it has to break below 112.67. So dollar index, this is what I was saying about dollar index. It makes this pullback, then make this return with the help of news. So looking at this now, let me go to a weekly time frame. So that's the reason why any analysis you do, please consider your fundamental. You see, look at this area. So there's possibilities that DXY will make some fluctuation of market due to the area is trying to pass through. unless if there's serious inflation in the market. You understand? So one has to put eye on this, especially when there is US news, so that you don't trap your money in the market for too long. You understand? So looking at small targets can easily give you what you want technically, and you stay away in the market. So I wish you best of luck. Let your more of your aim be on possibility of dollar trying to, you know, make some new low. And if it's trying to do that, we'll be looking at somewhere around this area. And this is a weekly time frame, so it can be awesome. If it does, then other currency pair will do well, and our analysis will be fine. Because looking at our RSI is around 70. So coupled with the resistance we have around the zone, all this, so there's possibilities that it might make some new lows before it can shoot. So for that reason, coupled with RSI, so I'll be expecting dollar to have some weakness next week, and what it means. You can easily tell what it means on other currency pair ahead of next week. So that will be all. Go and subscribe, share, and enable your notification button. So have a wonderful night rest. Bye.